Hey everybody, welcome back. This is going to be a very quick video today to just kind of give you the instructions on how to complete the activity for today. So as you can see, I've jumped ahead and now Julius Caesar has taken power. Like we said yesterday, the first triumvirate is kind of done. The other two guys that are in it obviously are either dead or defeated. So now he's going to declare himself dictator for life. All right, and he's going to start doing a few things like implementing new laws or changing parts of the government. And that's what all this white information is right here. Okay, so what are you going to have to add to your notebook? Well, obviously, you're going to need the title just to kind of take the placeholder to remind you that Caesar is taking complete power right now. The other thing that we're going to complete is this good bad chart. Now, I'm going to go ahead and tell you that in your notes, all of this is going to be entered. Okay, so even the statements over here need to be written down, and you're going to have answers for good and bad, which I'm going to explain really quickly. Okay, so you're going to need the statement and a good and a bad using complete sentences for all of everything you see right here. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to go through the statements really fast just to kind of give you an idea of what they're talking about. And in your notebook, you're going to write this down and a good and a bad answer. Okay, so for example, the very first one, he's already done this, but we're going to add it, that Julius Caesar declares himself dictator for life. So in your notebook, you're going to write the statement, and then here's what you do in the blue and the purple boxes. In the first one, you're answering this question. Declaring himself dictator for life is good for him. Why? Give me one complete sentence answer here for why it's good that Julius Caesar declares himself dictator. Why is that good for him? And then you also want to answer for this box right here. He's declared himself dictator for life. How is that possibly bad for others? Using a complete sentence, you got to tell me why. Okay, so again, this statement gets written down, and both the good and the bad boxes have to be filled in with complete sentences. So let's go down the list here real quick just to explain what these are, and the rest is up to you all. Julius Caesar only chooses senators that support him. So Rome still has a Senate, and they still have senators, aside from Julius Caesar being the overall dictator or emperor. But Julius Caesar decides that he's only going to choose senators that agree with him and put them in the government. So in this box, you give me a sentence. Why is it good that he only chooses senators that support him? And think about how that's bad for others and explain to me why. Next one down, he gave citizenship to conquered people. This means that as Rome expanded the empire, they gave Roman citizenship to anybody that they had conquered or taken over. So as they expand the empire, those groups that are getting taken over and conquered are actually given Roman citizenship status. So why is that good for Julius Caesar if he allows everybody to become Roman citizens? And then over here, think about why others might think that it's bad to allow everybody that's conquered to become a Roman citizen. All right, created jobs for the unemployed. Now, it sounds like a really good one, but you're going to have to think about it. Julius Caesar does not want anybody to be unemployed, so he says he's going to create jobs for everybody in Rome. So, why is that good for him if he allows everybody to have a job? But then also think about this one. Why might it be bad for others or for everybody if he's trying to create jobs for every single Roman to make sure they have work? Okay, there is a bad side to this. All right, also with this one, he orders landowners to use fewer or in some cases zero slaves. So this is a pretty obvious one here if you think about it at the beginning, but there's also a bad side if you think about it. So good for him that he's saying that you have to use less slaves or no slaves, but why would some people think that it's bad for them? All right, and last but not least, this is a tricky one, but at Rome in the time of Julius Caesar, they are using a 10-month calendar. Julius Caesar decides that he would prefer to add a few things to it, add a couple months, add a couple days, and it's known as the Julian calendar. Now, it looks familiar because it's pretty much what we use today. It's the concept of 12 months, where they previously had 10 months, and 365 days with a leap year every fourth year. Okay? Now, we'll give you one hint on this. Julius Caesar does want to add a couple months. And one of those months he decides to add is July, named after himself. Okay, so you can see why some people might think this is crazy or think this is bad and not what they're used to. So that might help for bad for others. But then also think over here why it might be good for him if this Julian calendar becomes the thing that everybody decides to switch over to. Okay, so that's pretty much it for today, guys. Once again, in your notebook, what you send me, whether it be picture or some of y'all are sharing with Google Documents, I want to see all of this completed. Okay, so all the statements, all the good using complete sentences, and all the bad also using complete sentences. Okay, so as always, I hope you all are staying safe, being well, and I'll see you soon. Bye bye.